In a bustling city filled with noise, ambition, and endless traffic, there lived a calm and thoughtful teacher, Sir David. He wasn't famous. He didn't have millions in the bank. But those who knew him knew that he carried something far more valuable: wisdom. The kind of wisdom that changes lives. Every morning he arrived at school before anyone else. He'd stand by the classroom window, watching the sunrise spread golden light across the city. He believed every new day was a chance to learn something, not from books, but from life itself. One morning, Sir David walked into his classroom holding a simple glass of water. The students, as always, were curious. He didn't say a word. He just stood silently at the front of the class, holding that glass at shoulder height. The sunlight passed through it, scattering tiny reflections across the walls. Finally, he asked, "Can anyone tell me how much this glass weighs?" The students smiled and began guessing. 200 grams, said one. 250, said another. Maybe 300 grams, sir. Sir David nodded and smiled. All good guesses, he said softly. But the truth is, I don't actually know. The class laughed, thinking it was a joke. But then Sir David's tone grew gentle. The real question, he continued, is not about the weight, but about how long I hold it. He paused, glancing at the glass. If I hold it for a minute or two, nothing happens, he said. But if I hold it for an hour, my arm will start to ache. And if I hold it all day long, he raised his eyebrow and smiled, my arm will go numb. I'll feel pain, exhaustion, maybe even injury. The students were silent now, listening carefully. Then he asked, "So, tell me, has the weight of the glass changed?" In perfect unison, the students replied, "No, sir." Sir David nodded. "Exactly. The glass hasn't changed. But the longer I hold it, the heavier it feels. And that," he said, placing the glass gently on the table, "is exactly how stress and worries work in our lives." You could hear the quiet hum of the ceiling fan as everyone absorbed his words. "When you carry your problems for a short time," he continued, "they don't hurt you much. But if you hold on to them, if you keep thinking about them for hours, days, weeks, they begin to weigh you down. Your body tires, your mind becomes restless, and your heart loses peace." He walked slowly between the desks, speaking calmly but firmly. "Some of you," he said, "are carrying things you don't need to. An argument from yesterday, a failure from last week, a regret from years ago. And you're still holding that glass, wondering why your heart feels heavy." The classroom fell completely silent. No one dared to move. Even the students who usually joked around were looking down at their desks,